Change fatigue is a very real thing, especially when it comes to employees, to users. When you're constantly making changes again and again, eventually people get tired of it. We all get tired of it. So let's talk about an elastic band effect analogy and see how this relates to our users, to our employees as well. If you take an elastic band, a rubber band, you keep on pulling it, eventually it's going to break, right? However, if you're able to stretch it and then hold it in a certain place, what's going to happen eventually is you're going to get slack in the rubber band. Yes, there will be resistance while you're holding it, but eventually it will give way and you'll get slack in the rubber band. Same exact thing happens with employees, with end users. If you're able to hold the change for a certain time, then eventually people get used to it. Okay, then after that, you stretch it some more. You stretch it some more and then you hold it in that position. Then once again, same thing. People will get used to the change and you'll get less resistance to that change. The approach that I'm talking about here is different than the approach that many companies take, unfortunately, these days, which is the change that you want to make is not in a linear way, it's more of a stepped approach. So let me explain over here by drawing this out a little bit. Alright, so here's one way of doing it. You do it in a linear fashion, and that's where you run the risk of the rubber band snapping. People basically snapping and saying, okay, well, I'm tired of this change. The other approach is a stepped approach where you make a change and then you hold the change. And then you make a change again and then you hold that change. In that stepped approach, you still get to your goal. Obviously, it takes longer to get there, but you have your chances of success are a lot more than the linear approach. So hope this helps. Try it out. Try the stepped approach to change to avoid change fatigue. It really, really works.